I believe all parties conducted themselves in an acceptable and civil manner. Of course, during negotiations, there will be occasion when the exchange would be robust, but nothing insulting, merely discussion on principle, on the principles involved, and that would have been the gist of a number of the discussions that we would have had over the last 5 years, resulting in the current statement that would have been read by the minister. However, I would like to say a few words. First of all, I would like to thank the Honourable Minister for her intervention in brokering an end to work stoppage, and for that we are grateful. And we also extend our appreciation to the union for their cooperation in this exercise. The BAMC also wishes to express its gratitude to the people of Barbados for their patience and understanding during the period of the work stoppage. Equally important is the need to extend our thanks and sincere appreciation to the BSIL, that is the Independent Sugar Farmers, and its president, Mr. Patrick Bethel, for their kind support and patience during this time. Last but not least, I would like to personally express my sincere appreciation to the board, management, and workers of the company, because of course this strike would have involved the workers of the BAMC who were on strike, as well as those who continue to work. And consequently, I would also like to extend my appreciation to all of the workers at the BAMC. Though we might have differed on certain issues, I still extend my thanks to them and wish them well. And suffice to say that the BAMC is extremely happy that this matter has now been brought to a conclusion, and to position the BAMC to restart the crop and recommence production at the Portville factory. And I would wish to conclude with those remarks because, as you would recognize, there are a number of things I now need to do, but arising from the discussions that we've had, work will resume at Portville and throughout the BAMC on Saturday morning at 7. Gentlemen.
What about resolved issues? Any unresolved issues, Leslie?
There are outstanding issues that we will discuss next week, but in the interim the crop will continue.
Any concerns you still have though that you would want to air at this time?
Not at all. We will discuss the issues, and I'm certain we could come to an amicable resolution on the issues.
But naturally there'll be a reduction in production and output.
Well, there will be a reduction in output. We estimate that there is approximately 860 tons of sugar in the yard of Portville alone, and another say 500 at the weighing station, which we will have to process immediately and attempt to salvage as much of that as we can. That will most likely end up being molasses, which is the cheaper of the two products in terms of the price that we can sell it at. Also, we propose to immediately continuing to process approximately 600 tons of sugar, which would be in the processing house as we speak. So those would be our two priorities over the next, I would say, 3 to 4 days.
What have your losses been as we speak?
Approximately $286,000, but that is subject to further consideration of, say, cane that would have been cut by the independent farmers and were left in the field. So the losses that I'm speaking about pertains to the BAMC, not necessarily to the farmers themselves.
So the equipment-wise, you're okay in terms of the readiness of the equipment to start on Saturday morning?
Our equipment was working very well up to the work stoppage. We are hoping that when we resume or restart on Saturday, that all will go smoothly, but given the age of the equipment and experience with machinery and equipment, one never knows. But I trust that any issues that will arise will be minor. I hope.